Hey, ladies. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the show. Let's get us shared. Let's get us live on Facebook and on Instagram. And happy Wednesday, honey. Oh, all right. Come on in. Let's get started. Come on in. We'll get started. Today's topic is going to be on the days you're not feeling it. Okay. That's what today's topic is going to be. Oh, my Facebook ain't letting me share this. Okay. All right. So as you come in, introduce yourself in the comments. We want to know about your business. I want to know what type of business you have. So today for the show, I was like, baby, I want to get into something really simple, which I've experienced this. Y'all know we are doing this show every weekday because I just want this to be a landing place for women who are building big things. Baby, you at home, you're working, you're grinding, you're trying to stay consistent. You probably are already staying consistent and you're truly ready to conquer your next level. So I want to talk about on the days where you're just not feeling it. Okay. Not that anything's wrong with that, but how do you conquer those days? Because sometimes when you're not feeling it, we have to push through anyway. It's easy to say, well, if I'm not feeling it that much, I'm just going to chill, I'm just going to rest. But some seasons require you, like, those are the days that really count the most. Right. So I want to talk about that idea of like the days where you're just truly not feeling it. Like, do you rest? Do you still conquer? Because I know for me, today is one of those days for me. I feel a little tired. I mean, not, I feel a little tired. Just not, mm, nothing's wrong, but just a day of not feeling it completely. Right. So, what do we do on those days? What do we do on those days? We just ain't kind of feeling it a little bit in our business. So, okay, we'll dive into our topic. And if you catch the replay of this, let me know. I want to also do a midweek check in. Okay, it's Wednesday. So, even if you catch this a little later on today, I want to know, what are you conquering this week inside your business? So, y'all know on Monday, every Monday, we have the show here. You talk about where you're going to be conquering throughout the week. And I shall also share what I'm conquering in my business too. Okay. So I kind of want to do a midweek check in to see where you are, because y'all know we're really trying to make sure we're against the idea of just being distracted when something new and shiny comes along. Like, did I do what I said I was going to do? Did I conquer what I said I was going to conquer? Hey, Jalen, I see you watching on TikTok. What's up, y'all? Okay. What are you conquering this week, honey? And how is it going? Hey, Steffi. Hey, ladies, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna have to get a little intro to the show because I feel like I get on and I like start going. I have to give y'all a few minutes to come in. So hey, good morning. So I'm doing two things here. We're doing two things with the show today, ladies. We're talking about what we're conquering this week inside of our business, right? So the stuff that you said you were gonna do on Monday, have you been keeping up with it? Okay. Did you get distracted? Did you fall off? This is just a space for you to talk about that. And then also our topic for today's show, it's truly about the days where you're not feeling it. Like today, I know I'm just like, girl, just go get you something good to eat, watch a little Netflix, and just be done. That's what I'm telling myself. Have you ever had a day like that? I'm like, girl, ain't nobody gonna notice. Like, they ain't gonna miss that live today. Girl, I be telling myself, girl, they ain't gonna notice. Girl, ain't nobody checking for you like that. But that's not really true. That's not really true. So, the days where we're not feeling it, a lot of times those are the days that matter. The days where can't nobody see if you just don't do that, the thing you said you was gonna do. It's easy to just say, well, I ain't feeling it, child, I ain't gonna worry about it and keep going on. I'm having one of those days today, but I know that I can't fall automatically into that. You know what I'm saying? That can't be my thing, girl. Not where I want to go. Not with where I want to go. Okay. So you let me know, and maybe this is just a reflection, right? Does this really resonate with you? Right? Have you had a day where you're just like, man, I ain't really feeling it today? But we have to know, y'all, like, I feel you. But I have to know that those are the days that matter. Like, those are the days that are going to set me apart with visibility, with sales, with follow up, with closing. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shout out to Steffi. Steffi says, I'm conquering my goal for this week, pushing out my Mother's Day collection. And yeah, today I'm not feeling it. Twins been on one since yesterday. I think they teething. Oh, shout out to the Conquer babies and them teething. Girl, listen. It rained this morning. Ooh, girl, I felt so good sleeping with that good rain in the background. Honey, I see you True Colors by Jay Bird. Welcome in, honey. We do this every weekday. Child, I was sleeping in that bed, baby. It's raining good, and thunder was shaking the house, baby. When I say I was laying down, I was like, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna do that live, I'm gonna get back in the bed. I was already telling myself, But I know that those are the days that matter. Those are gonna be the days that set me up to where the end of the month I look back and be like, friend, you did that, friend. And it's gonna be the difference between that or me looking back and being like, I don't know if this is for me. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm here today to say, y'all know usually on the show I got the little banners, all the questions and stuff, baby. I ain't all that. Jay Bird said, yeah, I do, baby. It's real. It's hard out here. But I love it. That's the thing. I still love it just the same. Laura says, good morning, everyone. Hey, Laura. Hey, honey. We're checking in today. So we're doing a midweek check-in today. So what are you conquering this week inside your business? You know, the stuff that we said we was going to do on Monday. Are we still sticking to it? You know, we want to make sure that we're making plans and following through. Yes, no, and keep it moving. Jada says, hey, I'm sneaking in for a second. Hey, Jada. Shout out to the Conquer Club, honey. What's up, girl? She said, I'm sneaking in for a second. Jada, we are just checking in midweek. How's everyone's week going? Your goals? Are you doing what you said you was going to do? Because, Friday, we're going to come and brag on what we conquered. Monday, we set our goals. I'm just checking in today. And then we're talking about our topic on today is the weeks or the days where you just ain't feeling it, child. You're like, listen, baby, I want to be rich, but I ain't trying to do all that. Nah, give me a break. You be like, give me a break, honey. But I know those, you said, right, okay? But I know those are the days that make me great. Baby, Laura said, I haven't did nothing. Hey. I'm not even mad at you. I'm telling y'all, it rained here in Dallas this morning. I said, ooh, girl, there's so many good movies on Netflix. I went to see Sinners. I was like, I'm going to watch me a good movie review on Sinners because it was so good. I said, child, listen, I'm going to do that little live and I'm going to lay back down. But I know that even if I ain't feeling it, I got to do it. Laura said she ain't did nothing. Laura, we feel you, friend. Jay Bird said, I just don't know where to start. Jay Bird, send me a DM and let's talk. Allison says, hello, all. This is also why, and I'm saying this because it's so relatable, right? She said, okay. I think this is another reason why inside the Conquer Club, we really talk about having routines. I'm big on a routine. And I don't mean a fake polished, Instagram perfect routine. Let me tell you more about what I mean. So shout out to the Conquer Club. Y'all know we meet every Tuesday night. Last night inside the Conquer Club, we did a hot seat where we had a couple of ladies step up. I know Allison was there. It was a great time. We had a couple of ladies stepped up and they got a chance to be coached by me on the call in front of everyone with the biggest thing that they need to conquer. And it was awesome. And so we did get a chance to talk about, I asked a question to one of the ladies, and it's a question that I ask often. So I want to talk about it today, which is at the end of your week, what does your success look like? So what does success look like for you by the end of the week? Hold on, let me plug my laptop up here. Zara says, hey everyone. Hey girl from the East Coast. Checking in from New York, baby. Zara says, I missed it. Yeah, girl, you missed it. I recorded it though. I recorded it. So if you're a Conquer Club, I'm gonna drop it in Patreon. I got the recording, girl. It was a good time. We did a hot seat. And with that hot seat, I asked one of the ladies, what does success look like for you at the end of the week? Because in my experience, it hasn't been in my insights and none of that. It's how many calls did I book? How many people did I talk to? How many people showed up? And so if I've hit my goal for the week, then baby, I can do a little rest, a little 1-2. Okay. Allison says, I try to rest and I have to be forceful because I tried Monday and it was hard to unplug totally. And I had a hard time with it. Ooh, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. That was me last night. Allison says she tries to rest, but sometimes it's hard to unplug like it was Monday. It's hard to unplug. I feel that. Especially when you get in a creative zone and you're like feeling really good. You got a lot of good ideas. You start getting some clarity, start getting some alignment. Girl, you sit down and watch TV and you be in your mind thinking about, oh yeah, I know, because next week I'll be like, girl, you need to rest your brain right now. Yeah, so if you missed the hot seat last night from Conquer Club, it was so good, but it will be in Patreon. I just gotta drop it in. I gotta drop it in Patreon so you can go back and listen to the 3 coaching sessions that we did in the hot seat and Conquer Club. It was a good time. It really was. Definitely one of my faves so far in the Conquer Club. She saw you doing another one next week, a hot seat. We won't do one next week. Next week we're doing networking. So we're going to have a networking hour to kind of reset. We have a lot of new members, a lot of different type of businesses. Like we have Demetra, she does self-defense. Sarah, we have you that has hair products. We have Allison that sells printables for tutors and teachers. So I want us to kind of reset at the end of April inside Conquer Club, and we'll do networking. And then we'll do another hot seat next quarter. But the hot seat was really good. Like I really enjoyed it. So I liked it too. It was a good time. So welcome in if you're just popping into the show. Child, I was not feeling it this morning. Okay. And I was like, I want to talk about that on today's show. It's so relatable. On the days where you're not feeling it, like we can all relate to it. Do you press through so you can be the 1%, blah, blah, blah? Or do you say, child, I'm going to lay down and I'll think about that next time? And then how often do you do that? No right or wrong way. No right or wrong way. Yeah, no right or wrong way for sure. That was me this morning. Allison says, I'm exhausted right now. Anxiety up, and so am I. Let's get it. Dang, girl. You know, it's a interesting topic to talk about hustle culture and being an entrepreneur and this idea of work-life balance and wanting to rest. But I think that if you've accomplished or conquered great things, you have times where you had to push through exhaustion. Like, I don't know if we're setting people up for success to not talk about the fact that you will be exhausted and you probably will have to push through sometimes. I mean, it sounds good to say you're gonna be exhausted, just chill. It's not that serious. Y'all take social media so far. Y'all telling people to unalive themselves. I mean, I hear you, and I ain't mad at it. I get it. But I also think that there are times where, man, like Allison said, I'm exhausted. My anxiety's up, but baby, so am I. Let's get it. Okay. I feel that. I feel that. And there are a lot of times where, I mean, that's just what it is. And then there are other times where we do need to unplug. So that's real. That's real. And that's why I'm so glad even we have the Conquer Club, to keep us going, because it can get lonely, even though it's exciting. That's the blessing that occurs in entrepreneurship and being a business owner, or trying to be that woman that's building something from home. Like in my business, it's just me. I don't have a team. I ain't got no payroll. I ain't got nothing. It's just me. It's just me. When I wake up, it's just me, 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 me. So I get it. I mean, ideally, it sounds good for me to say, oh, well, just don't worry about it. I mean, that sounds good, but it's a lot to carry. And I truly understand. I do. I do. But, we talked about this on the show too, when we talked about kind of pulling away from your business when you feel like you need a mental reset. And then we got into, oh, well, just schedule out your content, and, you should, like, it sound good. And is it true? The right thing? Absolutely. But let's talk about the reality of being a regular schmegular person with the everyday life. Like, that stuff sound good, but girl, sometimes you gotta be like, "Ooh, child, I'm exhausted, but let me lean into it, child. It just is what it is, girl." You know. All right. Hey, Elena, welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad that y'all are chiming in here. Elena says it depends on what it is. On the days I really don't feel like doing something, I try to remind myself of the benefits of completing that task, like working out or completing something for business or work. I have to train my brain to have positive self talk. I also remind myself that most tasks really don't take a lot of time. What a great, 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 great perspective. And I'm so glad we're saying this because I agree with you, Elena. It is a lot of days where I don't feel like doing whatever that thing is. But you're right. I got to say, okay, Deb, you may not feel like going live, but imagine the benefits of you doing this for 3 years. I'm like, ooh, exactly. So don't you be wanting them type of benefits if you ain't going to put in that work. Don't be crying to yourself now. Now, friend, you can do it. And like Elena said, it's sometimes the stuff don't even be taking a lot of time. You know what I'm saying? It really don't. And once you do it, you be so proud of yourself. That's real. That's some real stuff. And then Elena, you said something else good about making sure that I have positive self-talk. Y'all know I have this running theme where I'm like, Deb is my best friend. That is my girl. Why? Because I will hype my best friend up. I would tell her, that's okay if you ain't been consistent best friend. Like, you can do it, girl. You got it. Like, it's okay, best friend. Like, look at everything that you accomplished. Are you crazy? Like, so I got to treat me like that. I got to talk to me like that. So I love what you said there. That's real. Positive self-talk. No shaming myself. For real. I love that. That's real right there, Elena. Thank you for chiming in, girl. Y'all comments be on point. She said, exactly, baby, be your own best friend. For real. I haven't had to subscribe to it, but we talked about this on the show. I feel like it might have been last week, where people talk about the idea of like being the go-to, the person that people lean on for, whatever type of things. That hasn't really been my experience in life, but I've talked to a lot of women where that has been their experience in life. But I think I've had to subscribe to this, what Elaine is talking about. Like, I'm my own BFF. I am a little the world revolves around me type of girl. I just am. She says you're welcome. I am, girl. Because I know how when I'm good, I experience the world so differently. When I like Deb, when I'm feeling Deb, man, when I feel like Deb in her bag, man, when I feel like Deb getting her rest, when I feel like Deb, like when I experience the world differently. I just do. And that's how I like life. So I got to be on this side. Just say, hey, my pretty cousin. Hey, Bookie. Hey, girl. We're just talking about how, cousin, some days in our business or whatever responsibilities we have, we wake up and child, we just don't be feeling it. We be like, girl, I didn't do it, Deb. Why? I didn't feel like it. Did you know you had to do it? Yes. Do you know the risk of you not doing it? Yes. Do you know the benefits of you doing it? Yes. Did you do it? No. I ain't feel like it. Do you push through? Are you a person that always pushes through? Maybe sometimes to your detriment. That's a perspective. Or do you rest? Or maybe rest too much now. You give yourself grace 4 out of 5 days of the week, and that's a lot of grace. That's more than amazing grace now. That's amazing grace, all right, friend. That's amazing grace to the extreme. Oh, girl. So the days where we're not feeling it, what do you normally lean towards? Are you hey, I'm going to lean in and conquer anyway? Do you do that too much? Do you do that too little? Okay, let me go to Ray Jane. She said, I feel that. She said, I always push through knowing I need to rest. I figured that would probably be someone's experience. I get that. I always push through, knowing I need to rest my brain, knowing I need some clarity, knowing I need to take care of myself, knowing it's been times where, I mean, this is not really taking care of yourself or resting. I had 3 broken nails for 5 days. I'm like, girl, get your stuff together because you look a mess. Like, take some time off. Get it together. You was not no robot. You was not a Concatron. Laura says, sometimes I give myself grace because I must enjoy the journey and not just chasing the bag. That's real. That's real. And I think that it's a dance to it or art to it, depending on the woman you are, depending on the season of life that you're in. Ray says, when actuality, I need to give myself grace, even knowing that I feel guilty for resting. Girl, call Mama Sab and tell me to close the doors because you already know that's so real. Feeling guilty for resting. How in the hell did we get to that, girl? Get here, friend. How do we get here? I feel that. Laura says, but baby, when I'm in my bag, oh, I'm working like a marathon. Okay. Yes. That's the art of it. I think there's an art to it. And I think even when we talk about the mission of conquering, what we do and what we do inside the Conquer Club, I really want us to have permission to figure out what that dance or their art looks like for our life. Because I feel all of y'all. Ray says, oh my, yes, that makes sense. Yes, it's real. It's real. And also, I feel like we can be all of that and still be brilliant, still be amazing, still be worthy. And I feel like we'll see women, I have a lot of women that'll say they look up to me. And I'll be like, I'm all of those things, yes. but I'm also so exhausted, like I can't even think straight. How about, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love what y'all are saying. I love what y'all are saying. I need to give myself more grace. Sometimes I feel guilty for resting. This is just stuff that I just want us to think about, first of all, but not in a way where it's covered in shame. Not in a way where it's covered in shame. When we talk about feeling guilty for resting, I'm not mad at it. And I'm not here to shame it because I experienced it. But I know that, like, I don't like, I don't know. It's a crazy concept. But I have to tell myself too, you know what I'm saying? When you rest, like rest is a part of the formula. That's something we talk about in Conquer Club. Like on weekends, baby, you know me, I'm outside. Okay? I'm in Dallas. I'm in the city. I'm outside. Like we got 2 road trips planned. Like I'm outside. When this show up on Friday, I'm outside. Easter 420 weekend, I'm outside. Okay? Because now tell me about this too, y'all. I've seen how rest recharges me and also gives me balance. Hey, Crystal, I see you on TikTok. Hey, ladies, welcome in, girl. I know when I rest, like when I spend time with my friends, my cousins, when I go on a date, it gives me balance. Because y'all know sometimes when we and you tell me what you think about this, when we lean in anyway, that can become our identity. We start labeling ourselves or identifying with, well, I'm always the one that's gonna take care of stuff anyway. I mean, well, yeah, because I mean that's what you do. So I mean, why you mad at us for calling it out loud? We'll start like making that a part of our identity. Just something to think about. Just something to think about. Oh, girl, this is a good topic, friend. This is a good topic. So we're also doing, so welcome to the show. If y'all are just popping in, right? So we're here every weekday, and this is for women business owners, okay? You're trying to be consistent. You're trying to do all of the things. You got all of the ideas. You want clarity. You want some girls that get it. We're here, okay? We're here every weekday morning at 11 a.m. Central, noon for the East Coast girls. So on Monday, we talked about what we're going to conquer this week, which are just small, repeatable things you can do inside your business. Not no grand. I'm going to make like just what are you going to do this week? Okay. That's what we talked about on Monday. So we had some ladies chime in. So today for Wednesday, we're doing just like a little midweek check-in. Okay. Are you still on that? Or are you on something new? Okay. Just so we can start identifying patterns and making sure that we are staying focused. And then on Friday, we'll be talking about what we conquered for the week. Okay. You get a chance to brag on yourself, talk about what you did, what you knocked off your to-do list. Okay. Because I want us to conquer. Okay. So y'all know every Tuesday night we are inside the Conquer Club doing this. So if you want to pull in closer, you're like, man, I really, really, really love this. You can learn more about the Conquer Club. Yeah.
Me, the Conquer Club is a sisterhood. I didn't know a lot of these ladies. I have truly made connections, real friendships, bonds. I've cried with these ladies. It elevated my business so much, just putting a foot on the gas and stomping on necks, like literally. I'm really proud to be a part of this space, and I think this is what entrepreneurs need.
So you can apply for the Conquer Club. We are looking for members in 2025. And what we've done inside the Conquer Club is really amazing. We've had Allison come into the Conquer Club. Girl, before that, she was like, I don't really do content. Now she's been going live. She's doubled her sales. And she has a simple routine around knowing who her customers are and going after them, okay? I don't promise you sales. I'm not your guru. But it is a space where if you are serious goal-oriented woman, you're going to feel really welcome and safe, and be able to show up for yourself with a lot of support. Shout out to Allison. She says, I'm still trying to figure out how to connect the platforms on TikTok and Facebook. Okay, so when I go live, it's on both, as well as StreamYard and Facebook. I think I'll be live and will speak for 25 minutes and realize it's not up. Now, the StreamYard doesn't connect to TikTok. I think if you want to do something like what I'm doing, where I'm going live, and I'm going live on a lot of different platforms at one time, because I'm on 5 right now. I think now I haven't tried it. It's Prism Live, PRISM, Prism Live. I think that live stream will let you stream on TikTok, on YouTube, and other places at one time. So maybe that's one you can look into. I know StreamYard does Facebook. You probably just gotta go in and make sure it's connected, y'all. She says, "If anyone can help me, please, I'm struggling. I mean, wade in the water struggling." Girl, just send me a text later and we'll look at it and see. So, okay, y'all, that's it for today's show. What did you what are you conquering this week? Okay, so on Monday you said what you were gonna conquer. Midweek check-in. If you just tuned into the show and you're like, man, I really like this. Well, girl, we'll be back tomorrow. Okay, friend. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. If you want to watch some of the past shows, all of the shows are on our YouTube channel at Conquer with Deb, so you can learn more about that. And you can also feel free to DM me if you want to be a part of the Conquer Club, you want to be a part of the stuff that we're doing inside of Conquer. Please feel free to send me a DM. We're going to be sharing a lot of stuff here on the show. But if you want to talk one-on-one, I would love to learn more about you. Or you can just go to the Conquer Club and apply, and we can set up some time to talk, girl. I really want you to win, but y'all already know the vibes. When you wake up tomorrow, make sure you conquer something, and I'll see y'all on tomorrow's show. Bye, ladies.